Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We got the new Elite Specialization video, Troubadour, Galeshot, and Luminary. Also, here's the blog post. It's filled with tons of stuff to look to. Let me start by watching the video. Okay, lute, flute, and harp. Lute, flute, and harp. And Wingardium Leviosa from Harry Potter. This actually reminds me of Sona from League of Legends, if you know that character. Like, she heals, she shields, she damages, she does everything, and stuns too. Yeah, it's literally the same, like the same aesthetic. Oh, Vada Kedavra! Ooh, the ranger, Sylvari, nice. We got a sniper ranger now, instead of that shitty bow we have now. The ranger bow is so boring, man. It's only used in World vs. World because of the range. So I'm really glad they're giving us a new bow. And till now, I'm right about all of the icons. I'm right about the Mesmer, right about the ranger, right about like almost all the things that we got. I'm right about it. I think I'm gonna win the lottery, guys. So till now, I think everyone have like some kind of a shroud, if I'm not mistaken. It's all shrouds, if you think about it. The bow is a shroud, the instruments are shrouds. It's kind of like Reaper and also like Firebrand. Sniper shots. Yes, the Luminary shroud. Now we have a Dark Knight and a Light Knight. The Reaper is Death Knight, Dark Knight, and this is the Light Knight, I guess. I knew it, I knew it. The shield is Guardian, of course it is. Radiant Shroud, nice. So it's Radiant Shroud. Are they gonna rework Radiance trait line? And to match this, I'm not sure. But it's like kind of like Soul Reaping and Reaper. They're still gonna make a new trait line. Oh, look at that! Looks cool. I think that looks really cool. Look at the waves. It looks like you shall not pass. That icon hits really cool with the theme music every time. Love it. Now let's read some stuff. Last week we announced our 6th expansion, Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity, and with that comes the new Elite Specializations are back. Over the next 3 weeks we'll be providing details on all 9 new Elite specs through trailers, blogs, and live streams. This week we're focusing on the Mesmer, Ranger, and Guardian. Tune in to our Twitch channel this Friday, July 25 at 12 p.m. Pacific Time, BTC, for a live preview of these Elite Specializations. You'll also be able to play all the Elite Specializations yourselves during our beta event from August 20. Am I gonna be here on August 20? I don't know. The Troubadour inspiring storyteller. I love how they gave everyone like their own like backstory. So the firstborn emerged from beneath the bough of the pale tree 36 years ago. 36 years ago? Many Sylvari have taken the lesson. Where life goes, so too should you. To heart reverence and Tyria, but in their inner dragons and finding their place in the time after. So if this class or spec based around Sylvari, why didn't you show Sylvari in the trailer? Why are you showing this girl? But they gave it to the ranger. I guess they can do it twice. They gave the ranger the Sylvari. Also, the ranger on Sylvari is like the same aesthetic. Troubadour spin dramatic build, tail their words, wave magic and music to raise ally spirits to demoralize their foes. Orally focused, Troubadour opt to manifest their power by generating musical notes with their abilities rather than visually deceptive clones. So they actually get rid of the whole clone mechanic. You're not gonna have clones anymore unless you're using a different weapon. Let's say you're using a staff, you're still gonna get clones, I guess, but you can't shatter them, I think. I wonder, like, if there's a mechanic, if there's like you have clones, is there gonna be still some mechanics for it? We'll see. These notes are used to extend the duration of their instrumental enchantments, allowing them to command a lasting presence in combat. Once their orchestra is in full swing, Troubadours use their keynote skill crescendo to swing the tide of battle with appropriate flair. So like this is gonna be an ultimate skill, but only one. Is it gonna be so strong that like a one-shot skill? A lot of MMOs have like this one huge one-shot skill and some classes. The power of songs and tales. When playing as a Troubadour, your shatter skills are replaced by instruments. So yeah, like the shatter skills are replaced, as in their voices as well as their instruments. They can recite the tale of Queen Jana, protecting within its reach to grant their allies distortion. So this is all just like lore stuff. We don't have like big details on the skills themselves. Maybe just a little bit of hints. The Galeshot looks really cool here. Looks so amazing. Look at that. Probably one of the coolest looking ranger specs yet. Kinda like elfy. Kinda like an elf. This is why the Sylvari are really good ranger. They look like elves. They got shot masters of the wind. Over 100 years. The Tengu of the Dominion of Winds get their gates shut. Their air is trained on the outside world. After millions of Primordus and Jormek threatened the siege, the Dominion wall, and the less Dragonrise, some Tengu have emerged to more actively engage interior affairs. I wonder if we are gonna get the spec weapons. You know how like Dark Harvest for the Reaper? Or are we gonna get the Cyclone Bow as an ascended weapon that we can do an achievement for? I really hope so. That would be really cool. I think this skin looks good. Or maybe this is actually the bow that you get. So maybe give us another bow skin. Also, I love these feathers around it. I hope I get these feathers on my Reaper as an infusion, but on black. Same as the Reaper Shroud. Wielders of the Cyclone Bow. Galeshots are rangers and the premier archers of Tyria, using their aptitude of nature magic. They can sculpt and command the wind at will. This power is manifested in the Cyclone Bow, a weapon that is capable of long-range devastation. This is gonna be such a troll in World vs. World. Attacking you with the first bow, then attacking you with the second bow, then attacking you with the Shroud Bow, then getting back to the other bow. bows. Battle with scene sight and an aim. Just like able to pull on the second bow at will, so they can switch to it whenever they want. There's no like crowd mechanic. They can have the Galeshot, like the Galeshot Cyclone Bow at any time, over time. The Cyclone Bow generates arrows over time. These arrows are source used to fuel its skills, such as supersonic arrows. Kinda like an energy system. As you use arrow consuming skills with the bow, you progress towards enable its final Hawkeye. Hawkeye locks onto your target and enable enemies, then unleashes a hail of shredding arrows. So from shredding, I think it's like gonna be a AoE arrows that gonna shred through the targets to the next targets. Ooh, Guardian looks really cool here. Look at that. That's so amazing. One other thing about the ranger here, I forgot to mention or read, because I hate reading. Enhancing bird pets and granting quickness to allies with beast skills. So a lot of the bird pets gonna be enhanced because of the Galeshot. Raven is a bird pet, so it's gonna be enhanced too. I always use Raven on Ranger. The Luminary, protectors of the secret flame. These following the Char civil war and the scattering of Bangar's dominion, relations between the four legions have remained steady, bolstered by events after the end of the Dragon cycle, with the Flame Legion formally joining the legions and the Iron Legion having appointed smaller successor. blah 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 blah. Let's talk about the skills. Harness the Radiant Shroud. This is the picture that we saw before the announcement. A lot of people saw this because I think in the Chinese version of the game we get this picture too, but on the normal version we didn't. Radiant Shroud and Guardians told command on the battlefield capable of putting out respectable damage or supporting their allies. Their brazier provides energy for the Radiant Shroud, in which they are able to wield various weapons of light and flame to adapt to the situation at hand. Now to the weapons, using Radiant Weapon skill will equip that weapon while performing an initial attack and then flip over into the weapon's additional skills. Oh, I see, so you're gonna have like the weapon and additional skills. Not just gonna have one skill, like one shroud, and then each skill is a weapon. No, each weapon gonna have its own skills. That's actually good. Always spoiling Guardians. Radiant Armaments grants a unique passive bonus based on the equipped weapon, which lingers for a bit after exiting Shroud. Luminary is looking to maximize their outgoing damage. May want to use the hammer right before exiting to take advantage of its bonus damage passive. Oh, that's really cool. Bonus damage passive. Is this gonna be able for all allies? Yes. While those who need to support their allies might prefer to end on staff to gain access to its increased outgoing healing. So the bonus damage is not gonna be for allies? I don't think so, because they didn't mention it's gonna be for allies. If it wasn't, they wouldn't have mentioned if you want to support your allies, switch to staff instead. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna have like a damage boost skill, new one to run PvE content with. If this was the case, I think Luminary gonna be in every squad out there. You're gonna need a Luminary, because just for the bonus damage skill. Imagine like 20% damage bonus all the squad. That'll be really OP. You're gonna start seeing around 66k DPS from now on. But I don't think that's the case. Players are free to use all 4 weapons while in Shroud, but there is a trade-off. The recharge time of the Radiant Shroud will increase for each weapon used beyond the first. Okay, so the more weapons you use, the less time you'll be using them. What's next? We're hoping to enjoy our first 3 light spec previews, a live stream on the 25th. I hope I'll be able to see that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Wanted to blab a bit, make a video where I talk a lot. I usually make shorter videos, but I gotta work on my slop content. There you go. My elite specs are back video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.